Good evening, Spurs Nation. Welcome to the post game thoughts. We have just lost to the Toronto Raptors by a large margin. It's a tough loss, but an expected loss. We expected to lose that game. Well, I expected us to lose that game. It was just too much to overcome. But did I expect it to be by that large a margin? That large of a margin? No. Um, I don't think we brought the energy or the tenacity we needed to make up for that 43 points, to balance it out. It doesn't, like I said in the pregame, it doesn't have to be making it up on strictly offense. We could get stops. We can, hold them to missing shots and we can, step up our game a little bit on offense to help balance out those missing 43 points by Vassell and Keldon Johnson. We was playing sloppy. It's probably due to, a combination of Toronto's great defense. They was playing great defense out there. They length cost us trouble getting into the passing lanes. It was difficult for us to, break down that defense. So credit to the Toronto Raptors. But I just think the energy wasn't there. Do I think that we laid down? No, I just think that we didn't have that leader on the floor. We was missing our leader out there. And sometimes when you have a leader out there, he helped lift the spirit of the team up a bit more. So, the turnovers was unacceptable. But it's been unacceptable all year. We like 29th in the league and turning the ball over. Like, we taking care of the basketball. We 29th in the league. We get high turnovers around 15, 16 a game. And that happens when you have a young team who's getting to know each other, getting to learn how to play with each other. But it's unacceptable to not fight. I didn't see that, energy on defense. Offense, okay, our shots not falling. We playing against a terrific defense in Toronto. But on defense, we can play with a little bit more energy. Defense is effort. It's a lot of plays where they would just one pass and they at the rim, or they just easily go by our players, and it was no fight there. And that's the reason why the league just opened up how it opened up. And we didn't help with turning the ball over. They had so many points off turnovers. I ain't go get the stats because this game was a wash. It's irrelevant to get the stats. I mean, we all seen it. The turnovers led to multiple dunks. Sean Elliott, I believe, was counting the dunks. He had probably around like 16, 17 dunks. That's unacceptable. And a handful of those came off turnovers. So, I think we just didn't have our leader out there. And I think we kind of didn't raise the level of our game that we needed to at least make it a respectable game. But with that said, it's still a lot to be excited about this team. I have no player of the game, by the way. It's nobody stuck out to me to say, okay, player of the game. You don't get nobody gets the player of the game when you lose like that. And I ain't see any energy out there, so no player of the game for this game. But yeah, like I said, still a lot to be excited about. The squad is young. It just wasn't our night. Like I said, I was expecting us to lose this game. But hopefully, the good thing is, the good part about this game, a lot of the young guys got, some good quality minutes in the fourth quarter. So that was a plus. That's a bonus. Let them get some experience in the NBA game. So I just hopefully, I'm hoping that we get Keldon Johnson back. I hope we get Vassell back soon. Because obviously we can't have both of those players out and expect to win games. Keldon Johnson is not only our scorer, he's our leader on the floor. Vassell is not only an offensive player, he's one of our best perimeter defenders. So we got to have at least one of those guys on the floor. And with missing both of them, it was just too much to overcome. But I'm still proud of this team. I'm always going to be proud of this team. I'm always going to be bleeding the silver and black. I got silver and black in my veins. We just going to have to necessarily dust this off and come back harder the next game. That's my post-game thoughts. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings.